Which tissue in a plant stem transports water? Xylem. Among alpha, beta, and gamma rays, which has the greatest penetrating power? Gamma rays. During a volcanic eruption, which gas is emitted in the largest proportion? Water vapor. What is the phenomenon of elevated temperatures in urban areas called? Urban heat island effect. What is the primary cause of tides observed on Earth? The Moon's gravitational pull. What problems occur if the cerebellum is damaged? Impaired balance and motor coordination. What do we call preserved traces of past life found in rock layers? Fossils. Which functional group determines the chemical properties of alcohols? Hydroxyl group, O. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Jupiter. What is the process of gas exchange that occurs in the human lungs called? Gas exchange. What type of reaction is the rusting of metals? Oxidation reaction. Which brain part is highly active when suppressing emotions? Prefrontal cortex. What do we call the time when sea level reaches its highest point in a day? High tide. What protein in red blood cells transports oxygen during respiration? Hemoglobin. Why does a comet's tail point away from the sun? Because of the solar wind. In which organ does gas exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide occur in the human body? The lungs. What phenomenon does Earth's rotation produce? Day and night. What is the term for a circuit condition in which resistance is effectively zero? Short circuit. Why can you burn paper by focusing sunlight with a lens? Because of refraction and focusing of light. What phenomenon arises from the tilt of Earth's rotation axis? Seasonal changes. What primary nuclear reaction powers the sun? Hydrogen fusion. What type of nerve action causes muscles to move when commanded? Motor neurons. According to the law of conservation of energy, what happens to energy? It can be transformed but cannot be created or destroyed. What is the sum of an object's potential energy and kinetic energy called? Mechanical energy. Why are emotions reflected in facial expressions? Because the brain controls facial muscles. Why does the surface of the human cerebrum have complex folds? To increase the surface area. How many pairs of chromosomes are present in the human genome? 23 pairs. What property of light is demonstrated by diffraction? Wave nature. What structural brain feature characterizes people who regulate emotions well? A well-developed frontal lobe. On what kinds of devices or systems is artificial intelligence primarily applied? Computers and smart devices, among others. What do we call the table that arranges elements in order of atomic number? Periodic table. Which organelle breaks down proteins within the cell? Lysosome. What is one major cause of sea level rise? Global warming. What is an unconscious rapid response called? A reflex. In which layer of Earth's atmosphere is the ozone layer located? Stratosphere. What iron-containing protein carries oxygen in human blood? Hemoglobin. What is the phenomenon called when light passing through a prism splits into various colors? Dispersion. Which layer of Earth's atmosphere absorbs ultraviolet radiation? Ozone layer. Why are newborns given multiple vaccinations? Because their immune systems are not fully developed. What principle does an electric kettle use to boil water? Electrical resistive heating, Joule heating. Thanks for watching all the way through. Share your science knowledge in the comments. Your support helps us create even more science quizzes. See you in the next one.